Whoever that in there, baby, daddy, make sure you get the paperwork.
Yeah.
Speaking of paperwork, nah, we won't go there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got to talk
Mm.
about that. But matter of fact, yeah, let's just go
Yeah,
ahead and do
speaking of paperwork.
that. My man's Cuban Link. If y'all don't know, he was saying Fat Joe was a snitch a couple of weeks. And then because he had some paperwork that showed Fat Joe was an informant in a court case and all of this, but now he has officially retracted his statement, saying that no, actually, when he tried to validate it, he couldn't get validation on it. So he's like, yeah, I have to admit, it must be true that Fat Joe did not snitch. Now, him and Fat Joe have a long standing um, kind of beef with each other. I don't think it's ever going to get physical, at least hopefully not.
Yeah.
But I got to give Cuban Link a lot of respect for being a man and just saying, you know what, I was wrong. It turns out this wasn't, authentic paperwork. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
let's clap
So,
that up.
yeah, man. So,
Cause
and
I mean, especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying? I know this is, not to cut you off,
no,
but
you
like
good. You good.
for men to come out and say, look, I was wrong about this, you know, it's really good to see, that light, like, what I'm saying, to see someone taking a step, an initiative, say, look, all right, I kind of dropped the ball on this,
Right.
you know, um, something serious, paperwork and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
you got to come out on that because if
Yeah.
you didn't, and the paperwork wasn't, was false, and you kept going with it.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that'd been real bad.
That would
So
have been bad. You just
yeah,
burying yourself deeper and deeper. So yeah.
yeah. So,
Um.
but I'm glad he came out ahead of it.
Yeah,
You
my
know,
man Fat Joe. You can tell he never really allowed it to get to him. He just denied it from the beginning. Like this is absolutely false. I've never done that. He could have had like a whole attitude, but like, yeah, I'm going to look for Cuban Link, and we're gonna handle this like men. He didn't do that. He was just like, nah, it's not true, and that's it. That's all we need to know. I never did it, and honestly, I did believe him. It was just like, how are we gonna resolve this? So I'm glad that it got resolved. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm
So
glad he wasn't snitching.
right,
Cause I'm
right.
gonna tell you
So
something right now, Fat Joe. Something happened right now. I'm about to do something illegal right now. You better not say shit.
right.
I'm just playing, man. Nah, that'd be the other way around for
Yeah.
me. He'd be like, Howard, you didn't see this, right? Nah, I ain't seen shit.
you
I ain't
know
see shit, Joe.
that man. He said that there was a time
Well,
when him and Ja Rule got kidnapped. I can't remember where it was. I think it was Jamaica
I
or
thought it
something
was
like that. Was it
Africa.
Africa? Yeah, it was
Yeah, they were
Africa.
kidnapped for 2 days.
Yeah, because they went down there to perform, and the dude who was kind of running shit down there was like, "We need y'all to stay and do more." Even when they were supposed to leave, and they was like, "Nah, we gotta go." And he basically had them surrounded with his people with the guns and all that. So they was like, "All right, we staying."
Dang,
We'll
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
And
We
they
gonna
wouldn't
have
let him leave until they did a few more shows, and so it was kind of a light kidnapping.
a light kidnapping.
I'm
A light.
just saying,
Hold on, a light.
they didn't like slap him around and
They
pistol
just,
whip him and all of that
nah, they
shit.
just like, look, nigga, we reserve the right to
You
shoot
know,
you.
they were just holding the guns like, yeah, we just really want y'all to stay,
Yeah.
a couple more days just to give them the message, like, yo, you got to
John,
do
I wanna be without you,
it. Yeah,
baby.
they've done a lot together, man. So it's only
Um,
fitting that they do the verses. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
man.
So, but yeah, before we even get into the verses, you want to talk about this Ahmaud Arbery situation?
Man,
That's crazy right there, man.
I'm just gonna
So
call it what it is. That's fucked up.
yeah, so
That's
the
fucked up.
former district attorney, which I'm glad is former district attorney Jackie Johnson. Basically, she was the district attorney when this Ahmaud Arbery thing happened, and basically they found out that she was showing favoritism to the two culprits, the McMichaels or whatever the fuck their name is, the two racist white dudes.
On the ground
Right.
ass looking
Yeah.
scruffy, ruffled, little grimace looking,
yeah.
hamburger looking ass motherfuckers.
The son is the one that shot Ahmaud Arbery, and killed him, and the father basically was right there supporting him in the truck. And basically, this district attorney, because the father of the situation was a former police law enforcement person. He did several different jobs in law enforcement, but one wasn't a cop. And she was, because she was a good old girl, she was showing him favoritism, and the son. Basically, she saw the video that we saw of the killing months before we even saw it. Like months. It was like 3 months before we seen it, and she decided, don't arrest him. We gonna let him. We gonna let him be. Just don't arrest him. Let him go. She was showing favoritism to him, the father, and the son, especially because the father used to be in law enforcement. But now we also find out the father was not even fully certified to be a real law enforcement officer. You know what I mean? This nigga didn't even have all his credentials. So, you know what I mean? That's why you know it's a system out there that lets these motherfuckers get away with it. Because that would have been one of us.
Oh hell
We
no!
wouldn't have got
I'm
away
about
with
to say
that.
another nigga right there ain't got all his paperwork
Right.
together. Talk about I'm a cop, but shit,
Show me
fixing
your
a
paperwork.
sandwich, fixing a
Right.
sandwich. Oh,
Exactly.
you ain't got your certification. Nah, but I'm making mean hands. Get out, get out.
You know, it's crazy, man. But I'm glad that this district attorney or former district attorney is now being indicted on these charges of favoritism. But for one, for allowing old boy to work without his credentials, and for showing favoritism and not arresting the son when it happened. You know what I mean? How do you see some shit like that and not automatically arrest him?
At least if I was hurt, I'd at least like I would have been like, look, we're gonna have to arrest you. Like this is bad. Like you know what
Right.
I'm
Let's
saying?
make it
Because I
look
mean,
good.
you know what I'm saying? I understand. Like you know what I'm saying? If y'all gang, y'all in the crew. I mean, I understand that. Hey, you gonna play favoritism and stuff like that. It ain't no skin off my back. But y'all definitely the way y'all could have went about it. It's
Right.
like, damn. I could be like, look, man, look, you're gonna have to slap the cuffs on you. It
Right.
look bad. Kind of fucked up what y'all did. Y'all do
Right.
this blow over, and
Yeah, he
da
could have
da.
made this
You could at
something.
least done that. We still been pissed, but we've been like, you know what?
Nobody would
Fuck
have
it.
looked
That's
at you.
yeah.
They would have
We
been mad at the two dudes, but not at you. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So, but that they've been like, yeah, that's how they do. But man, yeah, you fucked up. You talking about don't I'm like,
Fucked up, man.
you fucked up.
So yeah, man, it's crazy, man. But I'm glad they caught up with her. Supposedly they've been investigating her for like the last year. I didn't realize it, but it started last year, and now they finally got the indictment going on her. So I'm kind of glad that they, getting all this shit going because she deserves it, and I hope she gets a pretty hefty punishment. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hopefully she'll at least get found guilty.
Yeah, but yeah, they gonna
Right.
she probably get a little something, a little slap on the wrist, like
Right.
do that again.
Don't let it happen
Don't let it
again.
happen. You've been warned.
Right. If you're
Saying what
gonna
they
let
did.
the if you're gonna let your brothers go, at least be smart about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you
If you
know?
gonna do, you know what I'm saying. At that point, like I said, you know, that's what I done. I mean, shit. Me and you did something like right now. We was like had some type of power and stuff. We knew some homeboys that could kill somebody. Like, look, man, I'm gonna have to take this hit a
Right.
little
You're
bit.
gonna have to make it look
You
good or
gonna have to make it
something,
look good now.
you're
But
gonna have to
once it
spend a
die
night in
over,
jail.
once we die over, once it
Right.
die over, we got
We got
yeah,
you. We might help you post bail or some shit.
yeah.
But right now you gotta go to
Yeah, right
jail.
now you got
I don't care who you
three
are.
hearts in the cot, nigga. 3 hearts in
Right.
the cot.
You'll be fed. You'll have a roof over your head. But yeah, I'm disgusted with that, man. The fact
Yeah,
that,
man.
that whole system was, corroborating like that. Um, but I'm really just happy that she got caught, you know what I mean?
Yup.
So I don't know how they wound up finding out. It must have been, oh, I know that's
I
right.
think it was the other DA. Actually, there was a
Yeah,
DA that was.
right.
I don't think it was him per se. The DA that's prosecuting her ran against her, I
Right,
believe.
something like that. 'Cause you're
But
right. I did hear about that.
yeah,
Say she told him shit in confidence, thinking that he would
he,
keep it under wraps, and I guess he went and snitched.
he was
Like,
like,
nah,
nah.
this bitch is foul.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and snitch now. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving me all that information." the
That'd be an easy shoe in to get into
Right,
politics now.
yeah, man. But I'm gonna keep up with it, man, because I want to see what happens. Because that don't she ain't got no guilty plea yet. We gonna see how it goes with that. But her name is Jackie Johnson. For y'all who want to look it up, she looked like a typical good old girl. Like
Yeah.
she down with the system. Like she like, yeah, I ride, I ride for my wiggers.
Fuck the other way. Drive home. Drive home. Fuck them other way.
But yeah, man, it's really it's crazy, man. But y'all let us know what y'all think about that in the comments. Because we need all the arrests we can get and all the guilty pleas we can get in this case, man. Because
Facts.
people like Ahmaud Arbery need all the justice they can get,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My man was just jogging. I mean, just jogging.
And that's the thing too. It's like shout out to Lisa Cabrera. 'Cause I was listening to her uh, podcast. Like, how in the hell you jogging? Really? And they were saying that they was self defense because he was jogging. You running away from somebody. He's
Right.
running away from somebody.
Exactly.
How in the hell he attacked you if he running away?
Yeah. And the two white dudes, the father and son, they've pled not guilty. So what you mean? We didn't see what we saw? You not
Dang,
guilty,
son.
even though we saw what we saw?
Yeah, your homeboy is stupid feminist.
Yeah. I'm supposed to believe you on my own lying eyes.
Yeah, like, nah, we didn't do this.
I mean, come on,
Man, he
man.
gonna come up with the shaggy joint. Like, wasn't
Right.
me. I ain't
Right.
killing.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't, I didn't pull the
Got you on
trigger. It wasn't
camera.
me. I didn't fucking shot him. Don't
you
say that
know?
wasn't me.
It's crazy though, man. I don't get it, man. I don't even get how they had the audacity to plead not guilty. Because for me, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get a lesser sentence. I'm gonna go ahead and plead guilty and take this lesser charge. You know what I mean?
My
Something.
thing of it is, honest.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, I don't care. I don't see how the people do it, man. Like, even if you truly hated somebody and you killed that person, I mean, doesn't that wouldn't that be on your conscience? Hey, you took this man's life.
You would think. You would think. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how some people just don't have that conscience that would bug them like that. 'Cause for me, I feel guilty as fuck, man. Like
Yeah, man.
shit.
I mean, I even if they deserved it to have it coming, like I didn't want,
Right.
didn't want it to come to this.
Right.
Me, you know, but
But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. These times. I mean, I wonder how many other people they might have done that shit to. You know what I mean?
that's what
That we
I'm.
don't even know
That's what
about.
I'm saying. Like they just got caught. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it could have been numerous and stuff. And yeah,
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if be more stuff to come out on her.
Yeah.
More cases and stuff have been. I mean, and it ain't just in that area. It's pretty much nationwide with all this shit.
Yep. Exactly. So yeah, man. But yeah, we still got to talk about the verses between Ja and Fat Joe and kind of weigh in a little more on that before we close out the show. I think that's gonna be our last topic. Did you have any other topics you want to throw out
I
there?
think that's it, man.
All
I really
right.
think that's it.
But yeah, my man Fat Joe, and he came out a little bit earlier than Ja Rule. He came out in I think '92, I believe. His first song was called Flojo, and it was pretty hard. He reps the Bronx, and I'm from the Bronx myself, so it made me
BX,
proud being from the Bronx. Seeing that, I
BX,
remember, the BX. Got to give it up for the
BX.
BX. But and then he's been going pretty strong ever since. Now, Fat Joe has never been a mega platinum star until Big Pun came along. Once he discovered Big Pun, that helped him to reach a higher level of success. Because Big Pun, man, that dude was a force to be reckoned with. Now, Ja Rule came out in '99, so Fat Joe got about 7 years on him, and but Ja Rule has made a pretty big catalog. You know what I mean? So he's consistently was dropping hits after hits. So I think John might have had just as much commercial success as Fat Joe because he did a lot of catering to the ladies. So when it comes to the catalog and how much success they had on the charts and whether I think they're probably about even because even though Fat Joe started earlier, it took him a little longer to get to the platinum plaques. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had that hood success, but he didn't get to the platinum until around the time when Big Pun came out, which was like what 90,
90,
96 maybe was
yeah,
it something
probably
like that?
96.
Yeah.
And then 90, well, 90, 98 was when Capital Punishment came out,
Oh,
wasn't it?
okay, okay.
I think
But I think Pun was doing like some what you call it features and shit before that though,
it
because he did the one uh with the beat nuts. Um,
was 90. No, that's the Nori joint. Da, da, da,
oh
da,
yeah,
da,
yeah,
da. I
yeah,
like that shit.
yeah. But yeah, man. So I'm anxious to see this verses, man. Um, I'm still going for Fat Joe as far as the winner because he just had the more of my type of music. But I'm sure Ja Rule can hold his own. Um,
I think if Ja Rule gets in, that's another thing too. Like even though like he got, he was popular in '99. Well, he got his shine in '99, but he actually had a couple records before
yeah,
'99. Matter of fact, we covered one of them with Mike Geronimo's "Time to Build,"
right. Yep, he sure did.
with Jay
From DMX.
and John and DMX was in there.
Yep.
Rest in peace to DMX. You know, um,
Yeah. Rest in peace.
but yeah, like I said, I think it'll be a good evening. But Joe got some heat, man. Joe got some
Oh yeah.
hit,
Oh
and
yeah.
Joe, man. If Joe bring out guests and stuff, if Fat Joe get out there bringing out guests,
Right.
and and they keep using Ashanti back and forth, wearing her
Yeah.
ass out. I
Right.
seen a meme that said like Ashanti had the Fat Joe and Ja Rule versus her sitting down. Like they had like it wasn't her, but they had like a Popeyes worker sitting down.
Uh huh.
Like they don't work the
Yo,
line.
that's gonna be hilarious. I'm sure he's gonna. I believe Ja Rule. If he's smart, he'll probably bring out Ashanti because he's done quite a few songs with her, and Fat Joe even got songs with her, like you
Yeah,
said. Um, Fat Joe, if he's smart, he'll bring out Remy Ma because they got a bunch of stuff together. Because Lean Back, that's Remy Ma, all the way up. I think Remy Ma was on that. And then they did the whole album together. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty excited. You know what I mean? So I think this would be a good one to do stuff like that to have a lot of guest appearances.
yeah.
Um, you know, get anybody you can. You know what I mean? Murder Inc. All of them, Terror Squad. All of that.
Yup.
And Fat Joe should just announce in the middle of the show, just so y'all know, I'm not a snitch.
Yep. Have Cuban Link right there. Have Cuban Link right there.
Right.
That'd be crazy.
Like, come up here, Cuban Links. Tell him one more time. Fat Joe's not a snitch.
Oh, that's another thing. Bring out. Well, not the whole lot. But he brings out Jadakiss. Oh, it's done.
Man, they do the New York joint. You
Yeah,
know
and
what
they
I
bring
mean? With
out
Ja
Jada on the
Rule,
joint.
Fat Joe, Jada. Man, listen, that would be epic right there. I'm sure they should still end off the show with that, even if it's just the two of them.
Yeah,
But it would be dope to have Jada come back up there and do his part. You know what I mean? So
Jada be like, I won again. I won again. Didn't have to do nothing.
right,
I
just
was
bringing
just
it.
there.
Why yo? Fuck these niggas. Why yo?
Why oh?
You know what I mean? The Locks just bum rush the stage. Like, nah, we're gonna do a whole nother versus. The Locks versus both of these
Yo,
niggas.
all these pussy motherfuckers.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
So yeah, man, I'm excited about that one. But we will definitely let y'all know the date. I'm sure y'all probably know, but if you don't, I'll attach it to this once I upload this to YouTube, so y'all can be ready for that. You know what I mean? Popcorn and all of that shit.
yup.
Um, But yeah, man. So I'm pretty excited about that, man. You got any thing you want to say about this versus coming up?
Oh, man, made the best MC win.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I think looking into it, it's gonna, I think it'll be a friendly competition. But man, if Joe gets into if he gets any of them posse records, I think
Oh
it's a
yeah,
wrap.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. And imagine if Big Pun was still alive, my nigga, and they actually did the twins joint.
Shit,
Oh
nah,
my god.
yo, Prodigy, on
Right. Right.
motherfucking, I shot you.
Man.
He came out with that shit.
Yeah.
Shh.
Joe could still do his verse from I Shot You.
Yeah,
Now who the fuck you think you talking to? I spray crews, I pray dudes. Look, I'm Joey Crack. Motherfuckers be like he's bad news. Yo, that's my man. He had the energy on that song,
yeah.
man. I was like, yo, that song went hard. So
Big L, they had Big L out there doing the enemy.
man,
Yo,
what?
yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Man.
Joe got but that's crazy though. He probably one of the few artists he can pull from like that side of hip hop, but then he can pull from the pop side too.
Yep.
He's
Both
real.
from the pop
He's kind
side,
of
the
like
digging in the crate side,
yeah.
all of that shit, man.
He's really kind of like what Heavy D was. Rest in peace.
Right.
Heavy D was like with everybody like that too.
Yeah.
That'd have been a good match.
Heavy D did his fair share of posse records too, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
that'd have been a good Heavy D and Fat Joe.
man, yeah, that would have been dope. That would have been dope. Yeah. So I would but yeah, I'm excited about it, man. You know, Versus is doing their thing. I think this is a good matchup. I think they are a good even match. It would have been dope and more controversial if 50 did one with John. Because they had
Nah,
such a
that
long
shit been
standing beef.
that shit been disrespectful.
50 wouldn't be able to handle it. He'd be
Yeah,
throwing too many shots,
tell
you know.
man. I mean, I'm up here with this nigga, man, up here performing. Look, man, don't do no sneaky shit trying to buy out the front row.
Right. Yeah, but yeah,
If you got beef, you involved.
Right.
If I got beef, you involved.
You involved.
You involved.
That's 50's philosophy, you know. If I'm in it, you in it. You know what I mean?
Damn. 50 get caught, we caught.
Right.
Because come out.
But I think that's what really fucked up the whole G Unit, man. I think that really is kind of what fucked up G Unit, man. Because I mean, at some point, people got tired of just, getting thrown into shit.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, man. I mean, we, especially men, what I'm saying, we're not want to be that confrontation. We want to be able to smooth things out with conversation, move and build. That's all we want to do. We don't want to have to do all that.
Yeah, man. Exactly. But yeah, so but we shall see. You know what I mean? I guess that's pretty much it for our show today. We don't want to keep y'all too long. We're gonna go ahead and sign it off. But don't forget, hit all the buttons once again.
Shit. Like, share,
subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Need funds allocated. Make sure that we dedicate everything to the school. We got one in Greensboro. We got one in High Point.
Yep.
We got a backdoor shack in Kernersville. We
Exactly.
need more funds. We allocate.
Need more funds. We got to fix the pipes, plumbing. We got to get the ceilings redone.
You know what I'm saying?
But the school is ready to go.
The school, you can come in today.
Right. Might be a little water leak in there, but might smell like some dead bodies and stuff. But we got the school. We just need your help.
Shout out to Urban Next. Malcolm, he made a good point when he was saying that, like, basically with the pandemic, if he would have focused on getting things online, he would have killed.
Oh yeah.
He would have killed.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying about that, man. You are not even lying about that.
He'd been killing.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. But he trying to do things his way.
Well, that's that Leo.
I'm gonna stop throwing shots
Hell
at the Leos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm throwing shots.
The Leos are the best sign out there. You know what I mean? We the smartest. We the best looking. we all of that. You know what I mean? So we got it going on.
Yeah.
There's some cancers you got to watch out for,
Yeah,
man.
let me tell you
They're the
something.
crazy ones.
Look, man, little pinches and shit, man. Don't be bothering nobody. I be in my shell and doing my joints. You know what I'm saying? Got my little crab joint,
Right.
doing things for my people. My
Yeah,
people.
man. But yeah, man. So anyway, I guess we can go ahead and close out our show. This has been episode 177, Triad Hip
Yeah.
Hop
Yep.
Podcast. This is your man Kurt, and this is.
Howie.
And stay tuned for more lyrical breakdowns and more lost in thoughts. And we'll see y'all on the next one. All right.
Peace.
Peace.